place. Okay, we're down to the second row here. Mold cutout. This one takes a little bit of time and a lot of thinking. It's basically trying to imagine a 3D thing and what it would look like if all the sides sort of fell down. I kind of think of like in Looney Tunes when you see like a barn and it just sort of falls flat. You kind of have to think of something like that. So I sort of sketched out a house and I try to include all the sides. So this would be the front of a house, then this would be the roof, this is the bottom of the house, this is the back side of the house, and this is the other side of the roof. So with all these shapes, I should have most of the house without the sides. That's what these are. Okay, so it is a little complicated to think about that. You can find little maps like this online if you wanted to practice, or you can sketch out one of your own. You do sort of have to measure too, like if this line is 1 inch, then the back side that would match this, which would be right here, has to be 1 inch. So it is a lot of thinking and a little bit of math and measurement, but it will work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out, and then we're going to fold it up. Okay, these little shaded areas right here, those are extra little tabs that I've created just to sort of keep it together once I fold it. Couple more little cuts. Okay, so it's now cut out, and now we just basically have to fold. I missed a couple small cuts on my tabs here, so I'm going to add those in. Okay, now I can sort of fold this into a three-dimensional object. So now I've got the top or the front of my house, the sides of my houses, or my house. I'm going to fold in. The roof, of course, would have a little bit of an angle, so I'm going to fold that and then pull it back up a little. Okay. I'm going to fold in my tabs where I'll eventually put glue. Okay. I can glue the side of this to the tab, so I'm going to do that now. Just put a little bit of glue here. Push the house together, so I'm attaching the side to the bottom, so you can already see it's starting to come together. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. You can really do this with any 3D thing. Sometimes it takes more than one piece of paper, and it is a little complicated to think of, but once you sort of train your brain how to think that way, it is a good way to make things three-dimensional. So I'm going to finish folding all the way around. I put a little extra tab there to give me something to attach this all together. Another tab, another tab. All right, put a little more glue on this tab. Some more glue on this one so that I can fold this side up and attach it. And I know these are just little models, little examples, but they actually are a little more complicated than which you'll probably end up using on your project just because your project will be a little bit larger scale, which will probably be a little easier to do. All right, so my last tab that I'm gonna glue is this little flap here that's gonna glue on the underside of my roof to keep it all together. So I'm gonna put some glue on that last little tab so I can wrap it underneath and attach. Okay, so we've got our little house. It's got a front, got a front, a roof, sides, back. Those tabs are sneaking out, but it definitely has dimensions now. So the mold cutout can be glued down. I'm gonna glue it actually this way so you can see the front of the house. Okay,